executive producer JoJo77. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your sponsorship.
Hey, welcome back to another EP sponsored reaction. This one right here is the continuation of Broadchurch, Season 2, Episode number 1. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Tell a friend or tell a friend. It is helping the algorithm. Thank you.
Alright, shout out to executive producer JoJo for sponsoring this reaction. We
Appreciate
really appreciate it. And JoJo comes through to say, from the Season 1 finale, saying, such a rewarding reaction. I told you it was a top 5 in the genre. Olivia fucking Colman. She did win the BAFTA, the UK equivalent of the Emmys, for this one. Massively deserved. I personally was convinced it was Tom. There's even a little part of me that, despite there being nothing to support it, still thinks it was and Joe covered for him. I think it was just that kid actor was so good at being creepy. I can say of all the shows I watched in the last 10 years, this and maybe Fleabag are the ones that made me willing to follow the actors and creators into any project. The third CSI guy from the right from Broadchurch is in it. I'm totally there. Nice. Thanks for your patience and emotional stamina in getting to the end of this one. There are 2 further seasons, one set in the aftermath of this, and then a slight time jump in release as well as plot to a pretty solid 3rd season. I enjoyed sharing this journey over again with you guys tremendously. Thanks, JoJo. Thanks for sponsoring legitimately the entire Season 1. We really appreciate it. Alright, then executive producer Nigeru comments, I second JoJo here. Really wonderful reaction. Broadchurch is a stellar detective show that is second only to The Wire in my opinion. I love Hardy's misdirect when he's interviewing Tom as if he's a suspect when it's really Joe he was after. Olivia Colman's performance is as devastating as Miller is devastated by the events of this episode. Her idyllic view of Broadchurch was systematically disassembled as all the townspeople's secrets are revealed. How could you not know? Karma, man. Ooh, that gave me goosies. That shit is crazy. Joe is a disgusting garbage fire of a human being. So clearly a pedophile, yet even after killing Danny to keep his secret, he won't admit to the horror of what he's done. Danny came to Joe probably to discuss homosexuality, which I can see him not being able to discuss with his knuckle-dragger of a father. Yet rather than help, Joe exploited Danny out of his own feelings of inadequacy and pent-up lust. Joe didn't need to have sex with Danny. He already told Danny to keep their relationship a secret, gave him a secret phone, and 500 quid. Ew. Furthermore, that whole Danny just sat on my lap and we hugged with our clothes on is such a crock. The same behavior with a dancer would get him bounced out of most strip clubs. Of course it was sexual. And to think this is not even my favorite season of Broadchurch, as the aftermath of all this in Season 2 is a real doozy. I hope you get a chance to see it. Ooh, shit, Nigeru, you got me hyped.
How can it be?
How can it be?
The crime has already been done and solved.
The aftermath of like the brokenness the town's left in, I'm sure.
I mean, shit.
Alright, well let's get to Season 2 right now. Just use my money to pay for Season 2. Yeah. Oh, do you have the subtitles on?
Sorry, it's the loudest one at all.
Why is that no?
Certainly is. Right, D.I. Hardy, you must be anticipating the relief today's court date.
It's only the plea and the case management here.
Yeah, but you're pleased you got the right man in the dock.
What sort of question is that, please? Is that how you train them?
Take it if you want. Right.
Should beat him.
Crank that thing or something.
Yeah.
Today's hearing is the result of a thorough investigation by a team of dedicated officers who work day and night under difficult circumstances.
And how will you personally feel seeing Joe Miller again?
No, don't do that. It's not about me.
He's the husband of your old detective sergeant. You must want the same as the rest of us. Joe Miller's sentenced for what he did. As soon as that happens, we can all move on.
You know I can't comment in advance of today.
Are you missing being on active duty as a detective?
You could probably stop taking the arsehole pills now, Oliver.
Well, I thought you might leave. Now that you don't have any reason to be here.
All right. Picture. You just stand there.
Yeah? Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
Radcliffe
God.
Falls recent. They're getting more frequent.
Thanks for what?
It'd help if you look up.
Smile.
Why is
Okay.
this problem going on?
Perfect.
How's Tom getting on?
Me and Mum trying to get him through it, but he still doesn't want to be with Ellie, so...
You seen her?
What's the thing to say? Good luck.
Yeah, doing my job, I'm going home.
Smell.
Oh, she about to go
Abby Thompson.
today too.
Oh my God!
Anything I need to know?
No.
Good.
Jealous flea bait.
You'll be remanded back into custody for sentence.
How fun! We just finished Fleabag. You guys are clever foxes. And you guys didn't tell us. Good job, patrons.
And my job's done.
Right.
JoJo's like, man, I can walk away now.
And that is exactly what I wanted to
That's
happen.
it. That's all I need.
Just why are you not taking...
Oh, everybody comes in the trial.
Good morning. How are you?
It's gonna be difficult.
It's a simple hearing. Once he's entered a plea, he'll be remanded for sentencing. The judge will ask for psychiatric reports and will submit the victim impact statements. The court's at the top of the stairs, and I'll talk to you after.
You didn't have to be here today.
Oh, very good.
I need to hear him say it.
Parties in Miller to Court 1. All parties in Miller to Court 1.
Was that a sex?
Use the back
I can't
end.
remember what her name was.
Who was that?
All rise.
Oh my gosh. Fleabag.
All parties in the case of Joseph Miller.
Oh shit, here we go. Here he comes.
Why you put him in the back of the court?
This is how I do it.
Oh, motherfucker.
Are you Joseph Michael Miller?
No.
Yes. Joseph Michael Miller, you are charged with murder contrary to common law. The particulars of the offence are that on the 18th day of July 2013, you murdered Daniel Latimer of Forspring Close, Broadchurch, Dorset. How do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
What a fucker.
Your Honour, sorry, can I just ask for the indictment to be put again?
Joe! You know what happened?
Yeah.
Sit down.
Yeah. What a
I
fucking...
said sit down. I take it from your reaction, Miss Thompson, that Queen's Counsel have not been instructed.
Very much not, Your Honour.
Could you confirm your plea, Mr. Miller? Or at least it seems for the
So he's
benefit
gonna
of your
put
own
the town through all this shit through an actual trial now.
Not guilty.
Wow! They just want it to be over. What a fucking asshole.
So I think they were all set for the guilty.
That's what everybody knew that's what it was
Yeah.
supposed to be.
I'm out now.
This nigga like, look.
Go away, it's an age, you gotta come in the ladies.
Yeah, you've been ages. Oi, it's a sign. Cleaning in progress. Out, out.
Don't let it get to you.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, thanks for that. Brilliant
Right.
advice.
Exactly.
Don't let it get to you.
You caught Joe. You had Danny's phone. You brought him in, you interviewed him, and he didn't resist. He is guilty.
And the case against him strong. The CPS never had any doubt about prosecuting.
Doesn't he know what it's going to do to Beth and Mark? To all of us? Oh God, who's going to tell Tom he's at school if his friends find out
It's
before?
alright. I spoke to your sister. She and Ollie are going to take him at the lunchtime.
Well, I could go with him, I could see him.
You know he doesn't want that.
This
I'm
is
his
so
mother.
fucked up. I can't even.
He's only going to blame me more. Am I ever going to get him back if there's a trial? How is this my life now?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
How is this my life
For
now?
real, that's the
That
realest
was-
fucking words.
How is this my life?
What? No.
Right, no.
What's the matter with
I'm
you?
just trying
Do
to
you want to hug us?
Don't do that.
No, well,
What
look,
is that?
You're alone today, man.
I am alone, sir.
You don't have to call me sir anymore.
I know. Roxy, did you put that down?
This is so
What happened,
real life.
It's
Jesus.
a full trial, I'm afraid. I don't believe this. We need to make sure the CPS find you the best QC, which that might be tricky.
You can get us someone, can't you?
What's a
I know you
QC?
want, but you won't get her. She hasn't taken a brief in such a long time. She's the best there is. She lives locally. She's CPS approved.
I know who you mean.
So how do we get her to say yes to us?
Did you not see me in here 5 minutes before you went to the door? Did we not have that conversation?
I know, I'm sorry.
I'm here to represent you. That's the whole point. You stitched me up. Do you want to tell me what you're doing?
I've had a lot of time to think, okay? I can't go to prison for Danny's death.
Because I didn't do it.
Find me someone to take my case.
Fuck you, Joe. Fuck you. On site. On site, Nate.
Sorry, I just needed a bit of air.
Is he trying to say he didn't do it, or there's a reason why he had to do it?
thinking?
No, he's
And
just
I want somebody to
being a
defend
fucking
that.
punk. He doesn't want to be charged with it. He's a punk.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to go straight back. It's something I need to do.
What the fuck is Mark doing?
Mark, let me touch you for a second. Let me touch you for a second. We ain't going through this again.
You reach Mark Longman. Leave a message out to the beacon.
3 days ago? We asked what enters the country 3 days ago. You're telling me now? What is any of it?
No.
What is the point of you, Craig?
So she is in danger.
Craig!
Yeah.
Who is this person though? Maybe his sister?
I'll call clear till I get to my house.
Oh shit.
man.
Ismail.
I don't know who the fuck this guy is.
Yes, sorry, I'm 2 minutes away. Unbelievable. 3 hours there, 3 hours back, working all the way, late night studying in the worst budget hotel yet, and then this bloke changes his plea to not guilty in the dock. Do we need milk?
Out with the old.
You were actually tidying.
You'll know. Where in God's name are the tea bags?
Ran out 2 days after
She's
our
a
cult
sister in
He
Takers.
didn't resign. I fired him.
Sharon, he CC'd me into his resignation email.
British too?
So you knew about the tea bags and you still came back without any?
I'm your junior, not your office girl. That Dorset murder, boy on the beach last summer. That's the bloke who changed his plea in the dock. Needs a QC.
Nah, not interested.
Read the file.
London?
West Country.
West Country?
It'll have profile.
I don't want profile.
Look at it.
Don't want to.
Our clerk resigned. What other cases have we got?
I'm waiting for the right thing.
This is the right thing. I looked through the file on the way up.
So they're going to be defending
There are discrepancies.
him.
What sort of discrepancies?
Your sort.
Your swords.
I marked them in the file. If you look at that, the procedure around that, and the second paragraph of that, prosecution looks shaky.
Oh, fuck.
If you defend this, then it shows people that nothing's been affected by, you know.
No,
The deep state.
I don't know.
I'll get tea bags.
I want to look at this shit. Check it out. Look at that. Look at that going on. I heard about this on
So
TV.
now shit's shaky, babe, so it's not gonna be an easy fucking case. If he gets off, I'll be really mad at the show.
How do I feel?
About Joe?
Do you mean, do I still fantasize about beating him with a hammer until he's dead? And do I still daydream about that while I'm making toast?
Yeah.
And thinking how often I'd hit him before wiping the blood and the brains off the hammer? And then do I worry if those thoughts may be the same as him? Not as often, no.
And after being in court?
I was doing all right, you know, I was pressing it down, burying it. Because I taught myself to do that these past few months so I could survive, and then in the court, seeing him and him choosing to... Because I thought, okay, naive, but I thought he'd plead guilty, he'd get sentenced, and then it'd be done.
That's what everybody
And
thought.
then in a few weeks or a month I could go back to my home, to Broadchurch, and I could cope with all the glances and the stares, because justice would have been done and he wouldn't be coming back.
Right.
Then maybe in time, Tom would want to come live with me again,
That is...
and we could work that out. All seems a long way away now.
And how are you feeling about that?
Guilty.
Why?
Because it's my fault.
You've seen Ellie. We should get it.
Oh, tell me you haven't done this. A witness to what? Do you have to be held up here?
Tell her.
Come on, tell us.
My last case before I came to Broadchurch. Sandbrook.
What do you mean, Sandbrook? I thought he fucked that case up. Is this where it's gonna end?
There were two girls.
I mean, he didn't mess it
cousins.
up. His wife messed that case up.
Lisa Newberry, 19, was babysitting for her 12-year-old cousin Pippa. Pippa's parents went away for the night to a friend's wedding. They came back the next day and both girls were gone. The 12-year-old Pippa, her body was found 3 days later. The 19-year-old Lisa, officially, she's still missing. Our main suspect was a man called Lee Ashworth, but he had a solid alibi.
Which was what? Me. I said I was with Leonard. Was that true?
No.
No, I was at a friend's house. But Alec worked out that I was lying. He promised if I told the truth, he would be convicted. It was a big risk for me. Why? He's my husband.
Oh, God.
Yeah. But the trial collapsed and he walked a free man, and I asked Alec if he would protect me.
So that's what this place is all about. You can't just keep her here. There are official channels, procedure.
Now, if you've accused the person who's walked free, then there's no witness protection. There's nothing.
Right.
I'd be abandoned if it was for Alec.
How long have you been here?
7 months or so.
No, if you've been here 7 months.
When I came to Broadchurch. That's why I came to Broadchurch. I took the job so I could keep Claire safe here.
You wanker.
No, I don't.
That went well.
Do you understand everything?
You took the job here, Mark, for me because of her.
You get over the bloody job.
I'm about
Do
to
you not
say,
see
yeah.
how stupid you're being? What are you thinking?
You would have lost the job anyway. Because your husband out here killing kids.
Yeah, well, it's shit.
I can solve something.
And what if the Ashworth comes looking for her?
It's mine.
That's your plan.
I want you to kill her. You kill
Have
her.
dinner, have some drinks. You can all stay the night.
Oh, have a sleepover.
She needs someone like you. And you're not exactly overloaded for friends right now.
Thanks a lot.
There's even room here for fair trade. Please, Mark.
I'm sorry. I can't.
Mark, where the hell you
Hey,
at, pal?
we're eating. Thought you said you'd be back. Hope everything's alright. Let me know.
You can't be doing this now.
Troy's fine. Yeah. What's it not like being at home now? Hey, they're really busy at the night.
Joseph Miller was remanded back into custody after pleading not guilty here at Wessex Crown Court to the murder of 11-year-old Daniel Latimer, whose body was found on the beach at Broadchurch in Dorset. Sharon Bishop, QC, representing Mr. Miller, tonight maintained her client's innocence. Mr. Miller,
She's gonna see that that's a really good fucking defender.
That's really
Yep.
I'm gonna have to go and suit up.
Oh, this is good.
That's not fair, because she's too good. She's gonna really find.
She's one of the best.
It's just turn it vibrating
Don't
now.
handle the pressure. He steps up. Straight down the middle.
Oh, it's never a penalty.
Shuts him up.
Hey, what's
wrong
wrong?
with him?
Why? What are we doing? Why? What are we doing?
Mr. Aunt Lucy. Better get back.
70 games to 14 on my favourite. Just as good as that. Tomorrow again.
Definitely.
You sure no one else's, please?
Is he fucking trying to get
Well,
back
now
at
you
Joe
want
by
this?
hanging out with his kid? What
Just-
the fuck is
just do it.
happening?
When Jimmy disappeared, where is she?
Came back one day and she was gone. Still got the keys. It's nice coming to meet you. Even if you do win a FIFA. Nice work.
See ya.
Who how's that?
That's the lady with the dog.
Oh. She just disappeared? Yeah, that's right.
So now you're meeting with. What are we doing? What are we doing?
This whole time needs to be.
Ugh, they just need. Everyone needs to move.
So,
Not if you've never been through this. I'll need to know everything about you. Everything about Danny, everything about the Millers. Nothing will stay hidden. Joe Miller's got a tough defense team. They'll move fast and fight dirty. In fact, they already are.
In one way.
You know the wardrobe in that bedroom? I found a letter wrapped in cloth. What's a letter? It was a bluebell in an envelope.
Do you mean a bluebell?
What is that? Silver flower.
That's right here.
Is this the road to the church?
No.
Why are we going to the church?
Just let me out and drive away.
No.
What the fuck is happening? What's happening?
in the car, Mark?
Joe's legal team have requested a new autopsy on Danny's body.
Oh my god, they're gonna exhume the body! Oh my god.
Better not tell nobody about that shit.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. God, and they're about to tell the parents
That's why
right
they
now?
playing dirty. That's how they playing dirty.
Oh my god.
My boy is in there!
Why
can't you let him rest, eh? I'm so sorry.
You couldn't resist, could you? I didn't know this was happening. No, you never do. This is on you, Ellie. I owe you bloody hell for what you've done to us! No, come away.
Come on in.
Who's that?
It's Lee Ashworth.
Kidding.
Couldn't stand it out, glory.
Why are you so sure he killed those girls?
Right, not sure he killed the girl.
I'm telling you, where's this fucking Claire?
Alright, that was episode 1, goddamn, of Broadchurch, and that show is still savage and sad at the same time. Alright, look, you got me, I'm sold. I am 100% all in. I bought all the tickets to this show right here, and I didn't think it was going to be, what else would you have to do? But yes, okay, you do a surprise not guilty in the beginning, throw everybody off, right? Then you say, alright, now we're going to trial. Alright, let's go to trial. But not only are we going to trial, we're going to trial with the best of the best. Both sides. Defendant, and then the defense says, look at all this, something looks sussy in the investigation report. So damn, could he have not, maybe he did it, but it's just, there were some errors and he can get off on the technicality.
I mean, all they have to
which
do,
is true.
yeah, that's all they have to do.
That's it. They just got to disprove what it was. Okay. And then you got the prosecutor, right, who trying to go hard with it. Now, but, like she said, we're going to have to read deep, open everybody's problem right now. Everybody that had anything to do with anything, we got to dig deeper in there. Just because. And then the defense is playing super dirty. They're going to get the body. Damn. I mean, you look, legally you got to do it. If you're going to start over from the beginning, you literally got to do it. You got to know for sure how he died, how, if that's the case. Very sad for the family to come to see that. Very sad for this show. And then we got a side show going on over here. The continuation of Detective Hardy of the situation he had before he came to Broadchurch. So that's going to be interesting. Maybe that'll give us a twist somewhere along the line. But this main story that we got going on right here that we know and love is about to be crazy. It's so much drama. No, I mean I love
yeah,
the show.
no, I know, I'm kidding.
There's going to be so much drama. So look, I'm sold again for the first episode. So okay, now I see what we got going on. So I am very interested and anxious to see how we continue on with this one. So thank you for picking it again.
Yes, thank you again, executive producer JoJo, for sponsoring this reaction. I totally love the show, but how many more times could I possibly cry?
Yeah.
Like,
Savage,
goddamn.
man.
Like, what this show did such a great job in this first episode is that we felt as the audience exactly the same as everybody else in that courthouse of like, just, it's gonna be guilty, let's move on, and like, we can move on with our lives. Like, that'll be something like, at least that's done. He's been, found guilty. He's gonna have to pay for his crime. And I felt that like sense of relief coming on to me until he said not guilty, and I was like, no. And like the same reaction like the rest of the people there is what we adopt as well, because we're so invested in the characters. And I knew immediately like, this is gonna be really bad. This is gonna be so bad. And everybody's visceral reaction to that was so spot on. Like all of it. I feel like the MVP for me this episode though has to go to Ellie, because I feel like what Ellie was able to demonstrate from the close of the season 1 to now is how damaged she is with all this, which makes total sense. How she's lost her empathy, how like she's lost herself, how she's completely different person, and this would change you obviously, but the way that she's able to emote that and the way that she was able to demonstrate that felt so visceral and so real, and I cannot believe she was able to like, it just speaks to her ability, Coleman's ability to like really act. Like, it's incredible. So all of that was heartbreaking. Obviously, the exhuming of the body is not something I even considered in all this, but it absolutely makes sense. But it broke my heart until I'm not even talking about it because I will cry again. The introduction of Fleabag, you guys are really good at spoiling this show. Like, that was so well done, especially because we just wrapped up Fleabag. Like, how great is it that we get to see her and now Olivia Colman in the same show again? Like, are you kidding me right now? This is fantastic. Yeah. I love her boss too. I don't know any of their names on the show yet, but she's fantastic. I already love what she brings to the table. Obviously, she's going to be the person you hate, but you only hate her because she's really good at her job. Joe on site would get murdered. Just saying that, putting that the entire town through it. He's the most selfish, disgusting human being that's ever lived, and I literally hope he gets his up and comings. I hope it plays out in the way that I hope it does. Otherwise, this is going to be a lot of emotional investment without a payoff, and I think I will be devastated. Not even kidding. Yeah. And then on the flip side, I love the prosecutor. I love that actress too. I don't know her name, but I like her. Seeing her, her previous person beneath her, I can't think of the proper word, taking the case, and her reaction being like, that's not fair. Now there's nobody. I gotta step to this. I gotta make it fair. It can't be in balance. At the very least, it's gotta be balanced, even if it wasn't me. But now that she's there and she's a rock star, I gotta take the other side. I just love it, and I can't wait to see how that's gonna play out. What the F though is Mark fucking doing with Tom? Like, what are we doing there? Like, that is not cool. I don't like the visuals on that. Is he being vindictive? Is he being a psychopath? Like, what are you doing? I don't like any of that. That feels very wrong. I don't like any of it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Why are you over there playing with him?
And you're doing the same thing, being super fucking secretive and not intimate. You're doing legitimately the same thing. What are we doing?
Michael doing the same thing Michael was doing.
Joe.
Or Joe Michael Miller,
Yeah, Joe Miller.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what are we doing there? I don't like the optics on that at all, and I'm nervous as heck as to... I'm exhausted. I can't see another crazy fucking reveal that way. Crazy, yeah. That is insane. I was gonna say one more thing. Oh, and then with Hardy, as far as how are you guys leveling up this season already? Now you're reintroducing Sandbrook as far as this last case where we thought essentially it was just lost, and he was heartbroken because his wife basically is the reason he lost it.
A whole other person.
Now there's you've been playing this card the whole time. The reason you came to Broadchurch is you still have the possibility of solving that case and doing right by that case. But as I've said a million times in this episode, I'm Ceci of Claire. I don't think it's as clear as they are trying to make it seem. This show's too good at writing for that to be the case. Yeah. So I have my suspicion alerts on high. Maybe Lee's innocent, and that's why he's like, I don't know how it's gonna play out. But I'm here for all of it. Great pick, JoJo. Really appreciate it again. Yes. Absolutely cannot wait to check out the next episode. I'm obsessed.
All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another EP-sponsored reaction for Broadchurch Season 2, Episode 1. And until next time, people, peace.